my name's Pam. I'm a herbalist, nutritionist, dietitian and chef, and this is my channel. Welcome to Blues Food. Come on in. Come on in. Hey guys, so today I've decided I'm going to get back into weekly food prepping. The reason that I'm going to do this is because I've not been very well the last few weeks. I've probably maybe cooked once a week if I could. Haven't had the ability to stand for long. I'm having to do things very, very slowly and take as long as it takes to do something. So days like that, it's down to Tanny to cook. Now, as much as he tries, and he does, he's a very wonderful man that does a lot for me. His level of cooking is limited, and so I need to start putting more food together that he can just grab and go, what do you want? And I'll just go, this box, this box, this box, and he can just go, okay, here you go. All right, so to help you guys as well, and you know, see what I do to make everything go as far as it does, and to make sure we've got some healthy alternatives and stuff like that, this is that video, or that's this week's video of food prepping. Okay, I'm going to start with doing a grain mix. So I'm going to do a cup of freekeh, see that stuff, freekeh. It's a type of wheat, so this is not a gluten-free mix. I'm going to use, whoops, sorry, my bags are under the tripod, hang on. I'm going to use a couple of cups of spelt. I want to use it instead of rice. Actually, that should probably, let's do a cup and a half. There we go. That makes it look good. Right. And we're going to do a cup of meat. Sorry, not a lot of room around. Quinoa. I've got the tri-coloured one. Here we go. I'm going to chuck that in there too. Right. And a bit of a mix up. And what we're going to do now is we're going to add some flavouring to that. Now I'm just going to use some basic, if I can find some, if we have any. Seem to be out of them. Okay, so I'm going to use some 3 chicken stock cubes, just basic ones. I'm trying to use up all of these because I'm actually going to start making my own stock powders and bouillon powders. Because these ones tend to have things like lactose and all sorts of additives and stuff like that that really don't need to be there. So the quicker I can use them up, the quicker I can get onto other things. But this will give it a good starting base flavour wise. Okay, there we go. So now I need to get some water. So we've got about 1, 2, 3.5 cups of grains in there. So we really kind of need to have about 9 cups of, well, 7, 8. I'm going to put 9 cups of water in here, just to be on the safe side, because there we go. Because it will evaporate some out of here. Okay, so we're back. It's been about half an hour now, and all our grains, I would say, are done. So we're going to turn off everything, and here we go. And we still have some liquid in there, which is fine. I just want to check the spout and make sure that that's Yeah, that can still take a bit more, but there is quite a lot there, so I might actually just sieve this out. Alright, so just going to pour this straight in here, get all that excess liquid off so it doesn't go all together soggy full. There we go. Just leave that to sit for a couple of minutes. Drip out what's left. Okay, so to go with our grains, I'm going to have some legumes. Oh, if I can get the bottle open, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Damn it. I'm going to get about 1.5 cups of the chickpeas in there. Also going to get some black-eyed beans in there as well. So the same amount. Oof. And then I'm also going to add 1/3 cup of these little speckled lentils. Now these are very similar to pui lentils. I'm not a huge fan of lentils, but I'm going to give them a crack, and I've got a few ways that I want to give a go to them this week and see if I can change my mind. So we're going to sprinkle some of those in there, and we're going to add at least 5 times as much water as there is legumes. These are going to be very thirsty, and they're going to cook for a lot longer than the grains did. So we want to make sure that they've got plenty of waters and stuff. Now you could add stock to it if you want. I'm choosing not to with this lot. I just want them to do their thing, and then we'll put flavours with them afterwards. But again, I'm going to put the slow cooker onto high and get its lid. Cover it up and say see you later. There we go. Done. Right, so to check all our beans, I've already done this obviously, but I want to show you. Let's get another one. It's our chickpea, and we should technically be able to give them a squish, which we can. I mean, it's not mushy squishy, and it is quite chewy, chunky still, which is fine. Not for hummus, perfect for salad. Right, we've got our black-eyed beans to do the same to. See, they're already very squishy, you know, but they've still got some bite. And here's my idea of food hell, I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm really hoping they've got a decent amount of bite left in them too, which I think they do have actually, just quietly. Okay, I'm going to give them a go. We're going to make several things with these this week, so keep an eye out for that. But until then, I've got more things to do. Okay, so we're going to deal with this duck today. And I'm going to do it very, very simply. We're going to roast it very, very simply. Some people get a little bit overwhelmed by duck, I think, and there's no need to. Very simple. If you can cook pork, you can cook duck. I know that sounds weird because it's a bird, but honestly, if you can cook pork, you can cook a duck. Now we're going to get that out because that's all the giblet. That's the giblets bag. And what we're going to do is going to get our duck onto this baking tray where I've put the rack on it. We're just going to pop it straight on there. And we're not going to do very much. I'm going to put those giblets away, actually. I'm not using those today. And because they've been defrosted, it's not a good idea to rehave them. Now we're not going to be stuffing it. We're not going to be doing anything too fanciful with it. What we are going to do with it is we're going to add a seasoning to the skin, and that's it. Okay, so basically duck can be cooked two ways, either really, really hard and fast or really, really slow. Now we're going to be doing this one hard and fast, and I'm going to be putting it in the oven at gas mark 9, which is as high as my oven will go. So as high as your oven will go, get it going. And because your duck needs it. Right. Okay, and that will give us the crispy skin and the really succulent inside. Now, on my duck, I'm going to be using my homemade Ras Al Hanout blend, which I will put a link to the video above. I'm just going to sprinkle this over my duck. Now, you could do this with any of the herb blends. If you've been watching my channel for a bit, you will have seen that there are a few. There is a new one every week at Saturdays. So just keep an eye. And any of the ones that I've put up so far would be fine for putting on the duck. Okay. I want to make sure it's all covered. Now we're not going, like I said, we're not going to be stuffing it. We're not going to be doing anything fanciful with it like that. We're just going to put it in the oven as is, like this, as high as your oven will go, for an hour. And that's it. Okay, so why have we got it on a rack? First off, we've got it on a rack so all the fat will drop into the tray beneath, and we won't have to worry about it sitting in it, and it will be crispy all the way around the bird. This is a technique you can use for any bird that you're cooking, as long as it will fit in the oven. It's fine. Will also mean that I've got all the duck fat rendered off, which I can use for other things. Now, if you're going to not be just prepping a bird, but you're going to be, you want it to go with your meal or whatever, I would put the potatoes underneath here. If you're doing a roast dinner, then they will automatically be basted with duck fat. But right now, this baby is going in there. Oh. So, prep, we're just going to cook off some potatoes. Whether I use those to cook with or some kind of potato salad thing, I don't know yet, but they'll be in the fridge and I'll be able to figure it out then. So I'm just going to put those on high and slow cooker for, no, 20-30 minutes. 20 minutes, probably 20 minutes. Okay, maybe 30. I'll check on them in 20 anyway. I'm going to cool these buggers off. Oh, I can cook it anymore. Doggone. Can't find it. Oh well. Last little job we got to do now is last week's leftover veg, or last fortnight, in some cases last month, leftover veg. Oh. So we're gonna prep all this up so that we can use it for this week with no issues. Okay, it's gonna take a bit of work, so I'm gonna get this done on my desk, I think. Easier that way. Yeah, that's me done for today, guys. I still have some more veg prep to do, and I will do that in another video because I'll show you what I do with what I've got. But right now, you take care of yourselves, look after yourself. Don't forget that you come first, because if you don't come first, how are you going to look after anybody else? Okay, how are you going to do the things if you don't take care of you? Stop being selfish. It's taking care of your needs because they're just as important. Alright, love you guys heaps. Take really good care. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do that, because the more the merrier. And I will see you guys later on. Okay, take care. Love you, byes. One duck. Right. All we have to do is stab it. Around the other side, I'm going to stab it this time, I think. Yeah, we're all done. We're all good. That beautiful clear liquid coming out of there. That tells you your duck's done, or any bird is done, if that's all clear. Right, So, meat for the week. Okay, I wanted you guys to hear this. That's the crispy skin. I hope you're hearing that. Alright, I'm going to put that on a plate now of its own and get it off this steaming here, otherwise the work we've done with the baking tray is going to be for naught. A few more little dribbles out there. There we go, duck is done. Juice is in there. We're going to leave that to sit, go cool. Then we're going to get the duck fat off it, keep the juices from underneath in the pan, and use those to make our gravy, and the duck fat will be used to cook off some roast veg maybe. Okay guys, I'm done for today. I am tired, my back is screaming, my hip is screaming. I just need to kick off. I've done most of the prep today. We've got the duck, got 2 onions done, I've got potatoes done, I've got carrots peeled, I've got parsnips peeled, I've got the cucumber and tomato mix done, got rice, got mixed grains, got mixed legumes and other veg. Now I am going to be keeping that lot, and I'm going to be adding a little bit to it because I'm going to be making some veg stock very shortly.